A queen born in Omaha, Nebraska, ask about it. 16, buried my daughter in a casket. Teen mother of 4 kings, that's why I'm so passionate. They underestimated the kid, but I've been doing this. Trying to shut me down, life lessons moving through the South. Put in that work, build myself up from the ground. I earn my position, you can't take my crown. I earn my position, you can't take my crown.
Ashe, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can book your personal readings down below in the description bar. They start at $44. Also, shout out to everyone that has been booking with me. I definitely appreciate you all. This is for motivational purposes to help you all to elevate, to give you all confirmation, to help you all to become the best versions of yourself, to manifest your dreams, to manifest your goals. And this message here is for the light workers, okay? So you can consider yourself a star seed, all right? You could be a tarot reader, just how I am, or a shaman, or any type of spiritualist, okay? Any person that brings the light into this realm, anybody that is raising the vibrations of the universe. You could be a Reiki master, Reiki practitioner, okay? So the message I heard for you all is you guys are a vessel for spirit, and you are expected to have long life. So because you do what you do, because you are a bringer of light or a bearer of light, you are expected to live a long life because of your obedience, because you do what Spirit tells you to do, because you go where Spirit tells you to go. No matter what type of circumstances or situation it is, then Spirit is saying, because of your obedience, because of the work that you do, because of your heart posture, you are expected to live a very long life. You and your family as well. The blessings of your family is that they get to live a very long life here on earth because of the work that you are doing, okay? Plus whatever they do as well, right? It's like your energy is in, if you have children, your energy is integrated within your children. So they automatically receive your blessings. You're covered, they're covered. So your entire family is covered because of who you are. But you could be covered because of your parents or your grandparents or your great-great-grandparents, your ancestors and so forth. So I'm getting, you have a very royal bloodline. 222 was on the phone when I was saying that as well. It may be a little different because of the edit of the music, but yeah. But let's see what comes out. But you are a vessel for God, so you are expected to live a long life, okay? Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in here, okay? So there's something that has, so what I'm picking up on is that you may have been through certain circumstances that required you to, that were difficult, but there were lessons that were requiring you to learn how to let God in. So you could have been putting things before your own self, right? Before your higher self, before the plan, before the goal. You could have had dreams and goals and it all written out and everything, but something that you were doing in the physical realm could have actually been going against that. It could have been a relationship or a connection that you were in, right? It could have been a way, that a mindset that you were thinking that was going against it, right? There could have been some type of addictions here, some type of coping mechanisms. There was something that you had to loosen your grip on, or Spirit is telling you now to loosen your grip on something. You're holding on to something too tightly is what I am picking up on here, okay? Spirit is saying loosen your grip. Surrender to the sweetness. Yeah, so it's almost like by you allowing Spirit to take over the situation. I'm also heard control or control issues. So you could be trying to control the outcome of a situation, of your manifestations, of anything here. And Spirit is telling you to surrender, okay? Surrender to the sweetness of life. It's like you can't have that control over everything, right? Control what you can and leave the rest up to Spirit. Leave the rest up to the universe here. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Yeah, so by you letting go of the will, let Spirit take the will, let the universe have the will, let your higher self have the will, then you'll actually be surrendering when you say, you know what, F it, you know what, life is what it is. make peace with it, and just keep doing what you're doing on a daily basis, you know, and not trying to control the outcome of each day, or oh, I didn't get this yet, or oh, I didn't get that yet. Just be at peace. And if it takes 55 more years, oh well, you get what I'm saying? If once you take that type of energy towards it, then that's you surrendering, and that's you letting go and allowing spirit to have room to work. And you're doing yourself a favor, because you're opening yourself up to those things that you have been seeking and looking for, but you're trying to keep your hand in it. And spirit is saying, take your hand out of it. Again, you have a long life here on earth, right? So you got to really learn how to work with spirit, how to co-create your life with the universe here, with your higher self, and listen to what spirit is telling you, okay? And take action on that. But spirit is saying, let go and surrender to the sweetness of life. Don't make life more difficult because you're holding on to something, or you trying to control the outcome, or when something happens in your life, you know? It's like, let each phase play out. If you're in a phase right now of, you know, a movie scene of your life, that's what you're experiencing right now. And if it's a quote unquote bad scene that you don't like, trust and believe, it's like it's going to end well for you. So this isn't the last thing. This isn't the final cut. Again, I just got done telling you, you live a long life. So you're just getting out all of this negativity, or whatever this is, or whatever lessons, and you get to move forward and never have to deal with these lessons again. The blessing is, the sweet spot is, a lot of people aren't in the same position as you are in. So not saying that they won't have long life or whatever, but you have it's like you have this special blessing over you and your life, okay, over your family's life. You guys are covered by spirit here. So the fact that you have this special covering sets you apart and makes you different, on top of you also being able to receive your blessings and your miracles and those things that you ask for. But you also have to learn how to work with spirit and not against spirit, or against yourself, pretty much, right? Okay, is what I am picking up on. It's like the reason is because you are the example, because you are the messenger, you are the vessel, right? So since that is the case, spirit is allowing you to receive certain manifestations so other people can see that it is possible. You are the teacher. Some of you guys are spiritual teachers as well, right? So you are the example that the spirit is using to show other people. You know, spirit is using you. I heard clean vessel. You are a clean vessel. You are a clear vessel. Okay, your mindset, all right, the way you think and so forth. Your heart space is very, very pure, and that's why spirit is able to trust you to be this vessel, to deliver the messages. Spirit trusts that you're going to do what you're being guided to do. And that's why you're being used to be able to be this light worker, this star seed here, this spiritual teacher, this, you know, whoever you are, whatever it is that you do, okay, this healer, whatever you do, right, to contribute to the raising the vibration of the universe, okay. Spirit, some of you guys may have had to break generational curses here as well within your family, you know, mindsets, coping mechanisms, you know, addictions and all of that. That way you can clear that energy out of your family, all right, and that way you can bring those blessings up on your bloodline, is what I am picking up on. Whoop. And y'all saw how it had flipped out. I'm trying to tell you, spirit has been very clear. Go ahead and book y'all Lightworker readings down below. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah, so there's something that some of you guys are actually experiencing here, and it may not feel too good. It may not be the prettiest thing, okay, but you will overcome that. Again, the movie scene will shift. It will change. Just keep doing your spiritual work, and spirit got you as well, okay? It's meant for you to experience whatever you're experiencing right now, but troubles don't last always. Troubles don't last always. It's like you may think that, you know, spirit is playing some type of trick on you, or that spirit doesn't like you or something. It's like, you do like yourself, right? Okay, then. As long as you like yourself, you're good. So even if, quote unquote, nobody else, even spirit, quote unquote, didn't like you, do you like you? It's all about you and you. You get what I mean? So y'all catch it. So at the end of the day, you're going to survive whatever you're going through. You ain't nobody coming to save you. You are the only one that's going to have to pick yourself up and help you help yourself, and the universe conforms to that. So again, it's really you and you. You do have your higher self that can see in the 5D realm, in the spiritual realm, to send you hints and clues and so forth to guide you while you're here in this human suit, in this 3D realm. So you're going to survive whatever this temporary situation is, because it is emphasis on temporary, because it is definitely temporary. It's all temporary. This whole life experience is temporary. Even if you live to see 100, it's all still temporary, right? So just know that nothing stayed the same. Everything is always changing. And Spirit is saying you get to live the sweet life. So yeah, you guys are living the sweet life right now. Or you guys are on your way to living the sweet life, because this is in the current energy. This is technically in the past. And this is current, you know? Being in the energy of love, being in the energy of pleasure. Spirit wants to give you a pleasureful life. Spirit wants to give you all the pleasure and that you've asked for. Spirit wants to bring all this love into your world, into your energy. Spirit doesn't want you to live this longer life and you just feeling, you know, like things are just not going well for you. You know, no. Spirit is saying, hey, life is actually sweet. Okay? 1044 was on the phone when I said that. You're chosen, right? And for the chosen ones, you are meant to be able to tap in and be able to have access to all of these blessings or sweetness that is here for you to endure. Look how beautiful this water is, how sparkling it is in the clouds. It looks, you know, like very euphoric here, right? And there's also a person here as well in the water. So Spirit is saying you're meant to have the right friends around you, you know, for life. You're meant to have the right, you know, career for the rest of your life, or whatever it is that you're tapped into. So if you're a spiritualist, you're meant to make a career out of that, and Spirit has you. You just have to trust and believe, right? Okay, and anything else that you're involved in career-wise on this earth, you know, any type of organizations that you may be involved with, whatever. Spirit wants you to know that life is supposed to be sweet, not dark and dense and all of this other type of energy where you feel like, every day I wake up, I don't like the job I go to. I don't like the people I'm around. All these people are out to get me. That's victim mentality. You got to come up out of that. Life isn't supposed to be like that. Oh, my money is funny. All of that. You got to come up out of that type of energy. I get that everybody is on a different type of journey, but you have the power to shift your mindset, especially if you're a vessel. If you're a vessel for Spirit, I'm not saying it's going to be the easiest thing, but also you should also be in that type of energy like, yo, I got this though. You get what I'm saying? Because you should already know who you are. You chosen. Then nobody says it's gonna be easy, but you can't be being the example, but you as the example is in this woe is me, or is in this, you know, I don't know how things are gonna work out. You ain't even got no faith, so how you really supposed to be a vessel for Spirit and tell other people that they can have faith? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if this is the energy you were in, or these are the cycles that you're breaking of the family, or whatever the case may be, you know, other people in your family may have more faith in certain religions and so forth than what you have had just about your life in general. But that could also be false, what they have faith in, so to speak. Not saying that because everybody's faith is what it is, but you get what I'm saying. You have come up out of certain type of religious energies, and you have faith in yourself. You have faith in life. You have faith that all works out for you no matter what. Not just it's like you have detached from all things, including religion. Let me put it that way. So you're not necessarily attached to or depending on anything or anyone outside of you to come and save you, or to come and rush in. And no, this is an inside job. This is something you have to do. You have to cleanse the inside of you. You have to face you. And once you do that, you receive this different type of faith, right? You see how Spirit shows up for you in a different type of way, outside of religion, outside of a church building, or any other type of methods, right? You see how you speak and you receive those things that you've spoken and so forth, right? Y'all following, you know, y'all tapped in, y'all catching what I'm saying. And Spirit is saying that's what's leading you to this to the sweet life. That's what's leading you to these wonderful partnerships that you get to experience for the rest of your life. So it's almost like the first part of your life could have been, you know, a drag, so to speak, or just down and out and everything. But even though you've always been blessed, however, life is turning sweet for you. Life is turning into a manner to where, you know, you get to have everything that you have asked for. You get to have great experiences. You get to, you know, pray, and then boom, it appears. But right now, it may not seem that way for you, so it could be making you lose faith. But that's because you're coming up out of all that dark, dense energy. Imagine if you were breaking generational curses and cycles, which I assume you were. You know how many years of dense and dark energy that is? And it doesn't have to be dark like everybody in your family was dark. And no, just that negative, low vibrational energy and mindset that you've had to break out of. That can take some years of your lifetime to break out all of that within your own healing experiences from your own life, plus everything, plus you carrying the ancestors' weight on your back too. That's a lot. That can take years for you to come up out of. And so Spirit is just saying you're at the point to where you've come up out of that, or you're coming up out of that whole entire cycle that could have lasted, you know, 20, 30 years. It could have lasted a very long time. A lot of that portion of time, you weren't even aware of who you were or what you were doing. You were just living life. Some of that time you hadn't even awakened yet. For some of you all, right? Or maybe if you guys were awakened, I heard since 9 or since 10 or 11 or 14, something really young, you still didn't grasp the fully grasp at how you do now. So now the rest of your life, because you live a long life, again to that, right? Spirit is bringing in all the goodness and the sweetness that you get to experience here on earth. That's why Spirit is saying you're going to survive this. You're going to survive, you know, you're going to be transferred over to being able to live this new type of life, new energy. And you won't ever have to deal with any of those traumatic experiences again, or things that your ancestors or your family bloodline had to go through, because it stopped with you. When it ran into you, it stopped. You get what I'm saying? It can't go no further. So that took a lot of work and a lot of energy from you. But guess what? Your ancestors are excited. They're happy that you did all of that work. And that's, again, why Spirit can trust you. You were the one that Spirit was able to say, hey, this is the one out of the family, this 3rd generation, 4th generation, whoever you are, right? This person is going to be born. And once they're born, boom, they're going to get to a certain age. They're going to start awakening and experience certain things. And it's like, they're going to maybe feel like they're going through it, but they're healing their family. And then boom, they're going to come out of it and they get to just enjoy the rest of their life. You know, that type of energy. So whatever this is, you will survive it. Let's see what else is here. Because you're a messenger for Spirit. Spirit has you as a messenger. Earth, learning how to be human. You can't make this up. In the world, but not of it. Again, it can be difficult because it's like you kind of remember, you're remembering who you are from these other star systems, or when you lived other lifetimes or whatever, right? And a lot of earth energy. You could be an earth sign here. Because the other card was the new earth as well, but that we had saw. But it's like you're in this world, but you're not of this world. That's why you are the messenger. So you're here from another galaxy, from another planet, wherever you come from, right? From another realm, another world. And you're here having to learn how to be here on earth. You're part of Earth School, but you're here for a reason. You're not just, you know, walking around, okay, just going to work and doing this and doing that. No, you actually have a purpose here, a divine purpose that for you to raise the vibrations of this universe, for you to help people grow, for you to be able to heal people, for you to be able to truly make a difference in people's lives, you know. And I'm not talking about, oh, I'm becoming a doctor, you know, and that can help change people's lives, or being a lawyer, an accountant and all that. Yes, those things can definitely help change people's lives. But I'm talking about on a spiritual level. You're here to help shift people's energy. You guys are energy workers. You guys are mind readers. You guys are psychics. You guys guys, again, are spiritualists. You guys create oils and balms, and you guys work with herbs and things of that nature to truly help heal people in a natural type of way. You heal their mindsets. You literally change the trajectory and shift the trajectory and the way that people's lives go because of your unique skills, gifts, and talents, because God got you doing these things. Spirit got you doing these things. This is what your contract is. That's exactly why you're here on earth. So anything that you guys have been experiencing that feels like it's against that, it's only helping you to be the best version of yourself. That's why you had to experience these things, or you are experiencing those things. So it's all part of your process of you healing, or you becoming, you know, an expert at whatever you do. That way you can transfer that energy and help others that are going through that same thing. You can't help heal what you ain't never experienced or been through, right? Just like for me, if I used to help homeless people all the time. I'm talking about years. Me and my children, we've always, since they were young, we've always been involved and have helped homeless. And then I never knew that I was going to be homeless. They were homeless for a short period of time. You get what I'm saying? So I know I had to experience 3 years of being homeless to be able, one, to shift people's energy. While I was in that situation, I still had to maintain a certain level, even though I was going through, to still help other people that I came across while I was on that path and journey. I've shifted so many lives, you know, by being there. It's almost kind of like being in jail, and it's like, well, why am I in jail? Like, I don't deserve this, but you're there. Spirit had to place you. You work for Spirit. Spirit may have to place you in uncomfortable situations sometimes to be able to help other people. But not only are you there to help other people, it's also helping you and clearing your bloodline as well. You're experiencing what you're experiencing, those situations. You know, some of you guys may have actually been to jail as well, you know, but whatever you have experienced, you know, I'm also hearing alcohol abuse, okay, or again, that substance abuse. Some of you guys are experiencing what you're experiencing. Some of you guys have been like in AA programs or rehab programs. That's what I was thinking of. And you're in there because that's what you had to heal from your family, but also you're there to help heal others. So you get what I'm saying. It was to help benefit you, but also to help benefit others that are in that same situation that you're in. But you're meant to come out of it. Everybody isn't meant to necessarily come out of it. Even the people that you helped, you know, it may have helped them in that moment or gave them advice for a lifetime, but they may have a longer process of being in that thing more than you do. Or maybe you did actually help them come up out of something. You get what I'm saying? Okay. But you're learning how to, you know, be a non-human as a human because you're not from here, you know. So keep yourself grounded, keep yourself earthed. Activating earth. Again, you are here to activate earth. 2212, all these 222s. Power place, ley lines, trust where you're led. You cannot make this up. Didn't I say if you go someplace and Spirit puts you there? I was talking about, like, you know, life situations. But this is also talking about physical locations like cities, states, countries, ley lines. So you guys may travel a lot, or you guys may have found that you guys have been and lived in many different cities or states or, you know, countries. However, take it how it resonates, right? And this is all because when Spirit tells you to go, you may not know how you ended up in a certain city, in a certain place. You might be like, I never in a million years would have thought that I would end up in this city. Like, how I end up here? But that's just the path that you went down, and that's where you are. You get what I'm saying? And then, like, maybe a year or 2 years later, you could be somewhere else, or you could move every 6 months, or whatever the case may be. You get what I mean? But that's because Spirit tells you to go into different places, because that city needs you, that region needs you, that county needs you. Wherever you go, you spread some type of light. Okay, you shift energies, even if you step into a room, or your perspective, or it's like you could go to the store and have a certain conversation. You were supposed to be at that store at that specific time to have that conversation with that person. That's how special you are. It wasn't just a random conversation, even if it was just about bubblegum. They were meant to experience your energy and have some type of contact with you, and bubblegum was just the topic for you guys to have that conversation, for them to experience, hey, you know what? That person has good energy. And although you may not know that that's what they were thinking when they got home or whatever, you still help create a shift because they see, okay, you know what, it's possible to have certain type of energy how you have or how that person has, you know. That's what they'll be saying, like, dang, how did that person have that energy? I want to get like that. So then it may prompt them to start doing research. You would never know that, but you were still meant to have that conversation with them or to share your energy or wherever. I'm hearing spa. I'm getting yoga type of energy. Some of you guys may be yoga instructors as well, or fitness instructors or something of the like as well. Okay, or you guys could have met someone, you know, at a spiritual event, or maybe you guys are hosting some type of spiritual event, but I'm seeing like yoga mats and a yoga studio right now in my mind's eye. Okay, but you guys are definitely being led to go. So, oh, Spirit is saying some of you guys may be getting ready to move. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Spirit may be actually guiding you to move to a certain city, to a certain state, or to a certain country possibly as well, you know, overseas somewhere. Just depend on who you are, because your energy is being called to be in a certain place because it's needed there. Period. That's what I'm picking up for you. Jump in. Yeah, Spirit says go ahead and take that leap of faith. Mngmnt energy. Adventure, say yes to change. This is also giving me Sagittarius energy, okay? Or, you know, that Wands energy, that fire energy. Also could be Aries or Leo, but I'm getting that Sag energy with this. Mngmnt energy. So you guys could be in resonate with being an Mngmnt. Also, I'm picking up, you guys could be very tall and slanky or lanky, you know, or you guys could, you know, I'm hearing Lil Wayne's 6 foot, 7 foot, y'all know. But yeah, you guys could be very tall, thin, that type of energy, okay? Or very, you know, long, you know, or stretched type of energy. That's what I'm picking. Or something's going to be stretched. Yeah, your life is stretched. Your money is stretched. You'll always be provided for. If Spirit is calling you to pack up and to move somewhere because you're being led there, because it says trust where you're led, okay, whether this is to a new city or state, or whether this is, you know, you may be led to work at a certain job. That's because Spirit is leading you there. It may not be a move. For everyone, it's not going to be you're being called to move cities or states, right? Some of you guys, it could be saying, hey, you know, I need you to go work here because your energy is gonna, you know, help this company or this organization or something like that. It could be that, you know, or you may just be driving in your car and Spirit says, hey, pull over and go over here to this inside this gas station. You may not know why, but you're obedient, and then you may come to find out why. You get what I mean? So just always trust where you're led here. But have faith and just jump on in. When Spirit say move, you move. Don't question it. Just move. Just do what you're being guided to do. You know, Spirit got you. Is the energy that I'm picking up on here. Okay. Let's get some final messages. What messages we have for all the light workers, spiritualists, shamans. Okay. Crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. There we go with that faith again. What type of faith do you have? Now that you've cleared all of this other energy out, clear out that mindset of what used to be and how your life used to be and how things used to be and how they were. That's all that type of energy. Now it's time. That energy is gone. It's time for you to get this sweet life. It's time for you to have the friends you desire. It's time for you to have the lifestyle you desire. It's time for you to be in the city that you desire. It's time for you to have, you know, whatever it is that you want for you and yourself. Spirit is saying, create that life for you. Be very clear about it and have unwavering faith. Period. Also, you're going to bring a newfound faith to your family, to your bloodline, and to other people around you as well. When people see your faith, especially after hearing your story and everything that you've experienced and everything you've gone through, people's faith is going to be boosted. They're going to be like, well, dang, some people have actually seen you go through this and you've helped build other people's faith and you don't even know it. But people who hear your story but did not see what you went through, they're still going to be able to feel your story. And they're going to say, wow, now if they got through all of that, I can get through this. You motivate people, you know. Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. Yeah, so write down your intentions. You know, do your creative writing for your intentions, for your manifestations. You know, that's how you bring forth what it is you desire. Write it in a creative way, you know, do a storytelling. Some of you guys are storytellers here. Okay, so, you know, whatever you desire to manifest, write it down as if it's already happened. Today, y'all, I was on the yacht. I did this, I did that. It was an amazing, you know, do some creative writing and tell the story as if you were remembering what has already happened. And that's how you'll allow it to happen. That's how you bring your manifestations forth. For the rest of you guys, I mean, you guys could be, you know, music artists as well, and you guys are creative writers, or you guys write poetry, you guys write books, you guys write articles, you guys write in some type of way. But also, this is automatic writing, okay, ancestral writing, but you guys need to write more, or write in your journals or something of that nature as well. That way, when you write in your journals and you write how you feel, you're also able to really look at it and read it, and it'll sink in even more as well within your own conscious. We have indigo and crystal children here. Again, you are not from here. You are somebody that has really been sent here as a messenger. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Some of you guys are on assignment to help children. You guys work with kids as well, is what I'm picking up on, okay? So that could be significant. You could have a lot of children around you, or you're meant to do, you know, maybe you're meant to open up a community center or some type of creative writing center for children, you know, or, you know, maybe you're meant to do something. I'm hearing abuse. There's a lot of abuse energy here. So maybe you work with children that have been abused here as well in some type of way. You know, and you guys create like a safe haven for them or something like that. Okay, you could be a counselor as well, you know, like a youth counselor, a children's counselor, a therapist, okay, for children. Clairsentience, again, I told you guys have those psychic abilities. Archangel Raguel, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. A lot of guidance here. Spirit is guiding you through this whole life process. Any and everything that you're experiencing, Spirit is right there with you. Any situation that you feel is not working in your favor, Spirit sees you. Your higher self sees you. They know what's going on. Your angels and ancestors, they know what's going on. But nobody escapes this life without having to experience something. You get what I mean? But the blessing is that you were blessed. The good thing is you're blessed. You have the hand of the universe that's watching over you. The eye of the universe watches you and makes sure that no hand can be touched. Touch not my anointed. You are anointed. Touch not my chosen, or they will be dealt with properly. They can't lay a hand on you, a hand on your hair or your family's hair, your children, nothing. No one can touch you and your family, because of Spirit has you on a mission here specifically to do something. The Spirit is going to make sure that you carry that out, that it gets carried out, and you are obedient. It's not like you being disobedient. You're obedient. You do what you're told, even if it's uncomfortable. So Spirit ain't gonna let nobody or nothing come your way or touch you. The weapon can form, but it shall not prosper. So people may try you. Oh, they go try you. Oh, they go try you. They may have attitudes with you. They may be trying to poke the bear in the zoo, or trying to get you to catch you slipping and all that type of stuff. But you just keep a smile on your face. You don't come down to their level, and that irritates them even more. I'm hearing you heap coals on their head by being kind type of energy, because they cannot get to you and they want to get under your skin, but they can't. Because you already be knowing. Clairsentience. Victory. Exactly. You have victory. Teaching and learning. You guys could be teachers again. Whatever you learn, you're meant to teach. So you may study a lot, watch a lot of videos, read a lot, write a lot of what you come across, take notes type of thing. You're meant to put together some type of class or course or something and teach that to people. Also maybe to children as well. Whatever it is that you do. Okay? As I say that, creative writing, I saw how it flips out. Have the courage to do this writing. Some of you guys are afraid that people aren't going to like what you have written or something like that. Your story or whatever it is that you write, whatever you put out. Some of you guys have poems. You guys need to put out a poetry book as well and sell that. So Spirit is giving you guys some business ideas as well. But you need to have the courage to do this, okay? Again, Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts. Make time to write to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. When I was saying write, it was making me think R-I-G-H-T. So something is going right. Something it's almost like righting your wrongs, but like writing your wrongs, you know, but it's also going to be R-I-G-H-T-I-N-G, righting your wrongs. Have the courage to do this. Have the courage to speak about things that you've gone through and experienced. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Yeah, you need to talk about your belief system and what you really believe, who you really are. You're this warrior here. You're this earth angel here, is what I'm picking up on. You're here to protect these children as well. Keep your children protected for those of you all that have them. But even if you don't have children, you're still gifted, some of you all, to work with children. You're great at protecting them or speaking up for them or something like that. Being a voice for the voiceless, also elderly, is what I'm picking up on. But you are the light bearer. It's like you're on God's team. You're on the team with these angels. The angels work with you. They say, hey, go over here. That's why this ley lines is here. This activated earth here, because you activate the earth grounds wherever you're guided and led. Some of these places on earth haven't been activated, I'm hearing, in thousands of years and hundreds of years or whatever it's been. And by you going there, you stepping foot on the land, you actually literally you stepping on that ground. Let's say if you get off the plane, and as soon as you step on the ground, it gets activated. Something of that nature. That's what's coming through. Your presence alone. It's like people are expecting you, but the people that you come across, let's say if you go to a new place, you may not know exactly who's expecting you, but when they see you, they're going to know that you're the one that, it's like, you're the one that we've been waiting for. And you're going to say, oh, okay, I guess this is why I'm here. And you go do what you're supposed to do, type of thing. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up on. So it's like people are waiting for you to arrive. You are the answer to people's problems, is what I'm picking up on. It's like there's groups of people, or it's whatever the case may be. It's like you could be what a whole city needs. You could create a brand new company or bring an idea to a certain city. You know, you may have the newest tech idea that the angels have made you to have, is creating through you, or the newest science in medicine, or whatever this is that you do. You're supposed to be doing it for a reason, and you change the outlook, the trajectory of people's lives, the world, the way we operate, all of that, because of who you are and your skills and what you're meant to pass through here on this earth, okay, to help keep elevating it and change the world, right, to change the planet. So these are y'all messages. Ashe. Keep going. You got this. All right. All of that other negative type of energy and healing, you've done all of that, or you're coming up out of that, depending on what level you're on. Okay. But you're meant to have a long life and enjoy that life. It's not going to be all hard work. You know, you've already put in the hardest. The hardest part is over. It's only going to get easier from here on out. So just, even if it's a little while before you get everything you want, it's not going to get harder. You're able to maintain and keep, it's only going to go up from here. It gets easier and it goes up from here. So just keep doing what you're doing, and just watch how things work out, just day to day. Each day has its, you know, its purpose in its own. Even if all you did was lay down that whole entire day, you needed that rest in. Everything is taking place exactly how it's supposed to, when it's supposed to. So just trust the process of your life. But you have a long life, so you best believe that you receive all the greatness that you desire to receive. And you have this long life so you can create a very long lasting effect on people over and over and over again, for many different people. Spirit needs you for generations to come. That's why you have a very long life here on this earth. So some of you guys literally may live to you're like 90 or 100, you know, upper 80s, that type of thing. You get to see a lot of different things take place. So is what I'm picking up on. But these are your messages. Ashe. Thank you all so much for all of your continued love and support. You guys can book your Lightworker readings down below in the description bar. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Welcome, welcome. And I will see you all in the next one. I am Nala Latrice.